What up, my freaks? RuinousInsight here with another Battlefleet Gothic Armada 2 Skalgrim Mod Skirmish. So Titan Mania continues, wherein we take as many of each individual Titan as possible, throw them in a massive battle, and enjoy the glorious spectacle. This time we'll be moving on to the Anubis Titan, and I haven't tried more than one Anubis Titan yet, and indeed I don't believe I've ever tried multiple Anubis Titans prior to their update, giving them the Nyadrazatha focus lenses, severely powering them up. Severely? Extremely? I don't know. Greatly powering them up. Making this essentially a super Nyadrazatha on top of a bunch of other extra weapons. So these things are pretty damn good, and we're going to be able to bring 3 of them into a single battle. Sounds pretty damn glorious to me. Let's get right to it. Obviously, we're going to be bringing the Arc Propagator because that's what you pretty much always have to do with the bigger Necron ships, or the Necron Titans in general. And I guess the Nightmare Shroud, I would be tempted to bring the Shards of Nyadrazatha. The thing that really bothers me about Shards of Nyadrazatha is that it only applies to the flagship. If it applied to all ships in the fleet, this would be a much more worthwhile upgrade. At the current level, it's just not worth bringing. And honestly, a lot of the upgrades for the bigger ships are very much meh, unless you have one single massive Titan, which in the case of Titan Mania is not the case. Anyway, let's get to it. We are going to go fight the Tyranids. Ah, man, that might be kind of boring. We'll see. Generally speaking, the Tyranids just like to explode themselves and die, but hey, who knows? Who knows? We'll see. I probably should have increased the numbers. Maybe it won't be that easy. I mean, they'll certainly dish out a lot of troop damage to us, at the very least. Here's hoping. If they're way too easy, I'll just do another battle against another faction. Generally speaking, the Tyranids, oh man, 3 freaking Anubises, and the Anubises are already pretty damn scary. Ooh, that's a nice shot. Yeah, the Tyranids just tend to just rush you and then just kill themselves, so we'll see. We'll set everybody up to reload first, I guess, and then we'll switch to dispersion as we move on. And how many lightnings do you have? 22? Yeah, 22 lightning arc turrets. Alrighty, let's get to it. Ready it up. Ooh, and like the Nyadrazatha, because of its Nyadrazatha focus lenses, doesn't really benefit from the stances outside of the reactive hull too much, whereas these guys will benefit from everything. Now, what do they have here? A Pyroclastic Titan and a World Eater. Okay, well, the Pyroclastic Titan is going to be useless to the enemy. Let's also launch those fighters in a few seconds. In fact, let's just speed it up while we move forward, shall we? They're launching a decent amount of Harpies, but with us having 8 launch bays per ship, that's going to be not nearly enough. Not nearly enough. And here we go. We've identified, well, we haven't actually identified the enemy, which I probably could have by using our auger probe. Here we go. Alrighty, find us a hive ship. There we go. Oh, I love those Nyadrazatha focus lenses so damn much. For those who remember, or those who rather have watched my Necron campaign, you know that I love this particular ship, and, well, I love the Nyadrazatha ship in particular. But this is essentially a very similar ship. Oh wow, this is glorious. They're just moving into the freaking meat grinder here. Oh man, and this is why I was saying that Tyranids would likely be too easy. In fact, wait, you go here. Let's switch you all to dispersion, at least for now. We'll switch back to reload afterwards. There we go. Oh yeah, look at that. In fact, you guys move forward out here. I want to kill all the smaller ships, and then we'll get to the big boys afterwards. Alrighty, there are more ships where that came from, and oh, they have something all the way back there. Another Pyroclastic Titan. Yeah, good luck with that. We've taken like no damage thus far. Hey, maybe this won't be too easy. Maybe this will be a fun enough battle. Getting some epic shots thus far, though. And oh man, all those Tyranids exploding all over the place. I'm thinking that we switch back to reload already. We are starting to take some damage, though. Alrighty, you know what? Let's launch some regular Doomsights all around us, just to identify any ships that we haven't seen thus far. And you're going to ram a Hive Ship Fiend, okay. May not generally be the best idea. Do we want to move around? You know what? Move over here for now. Ooh, there's an enemy Admiral here. Deal with that. Alright, you're going to move into the next one. Damn, the big Tyranid ships are really big, aren't they? I mean, the... I keep wanting to say the Nyadrazatha. The Anubis is already huge, and then these things are pretty damn big as well, and they're so much bigger. Alrighty, switch to reload. I think there aren't a lot of little ships left anymore. You can switch to reload. You've already switched to reload. Lovely. That was the last dispersion I think that we'll be seeing for a while. First, a big boy explodes in a pile of blood and viscera. Oh man, imagine just being like a fighter in this situation, like a little tiny fighter craft where these like 10 to, I don't know, 20 kilometer ships. These things are pretty damn huge after all. Kind of hard to tell with the scale, but it just explodes in this giant pile of blood, and it's just like, I don't know, it's just like a nightmare as you're, as the void essentially turns to bloody liquid. At least that's the way I'm picturing it. This little short story about that, maybe. Get on it, Black Library writers. Oh, there's another little hive ship here, man, and it's funny that we're calling the hive ships a little now. Everybody kill these things, and you're starting to lose troops, but honestly, these two have barely even been boarded. Yeah, ouch. Twist around, please. Get those Nyadras out the focus lenses going. Actually turned out to be a pretty fun battle, even if it isn't a difficult one. And another big boy bites the dust and fills the void with more blood. And let's see, here's what we do. We move you here, and then we mass recall. Alright, there you guys turn, I guess. And you're all going feral, and I guess there is one more enemy out there. We could recall fighters if we would like, and send them at that guy. They do have a ton of turrets, or a ton of shielding, I guess, which makes for a ton of turrets. But yeah, you know what? Recall those fighters right now. As soon as those harpies are all done for, they're all exploding in here into little tiny bloody blotches as well. I like how all of these fighters are moving, like, not in one single line, you know what I mean? There we go. Actually using the 3D nature of what's going on here. And everybody forward. Oh, look, they've got a few more hidden carriers out there. Alrighty, well, we'll deal with them in a few. Everybody move. Get as close to that enemy titan as possible. You're gonna go into red state most likely. I want you to do this. Launch, and then... I probably should have gone into engramic regeneration instead. Whatever, too late. It's all good. Probably won't matter much anyway. And a bunch more fighters out there. And do we need more? Are these harpies or ether swimming brood squadrons? Actually, it doesn't matter. We have starpulse waves. Oh, silly AI. There we go. We'll see how all of these guys do, and let's move forward. How long until we have mass recall? And you know what? Let's speed it up while we move in. And let's also send an auger probe out here, just in case we can actually find some of the enemies. You get ready to transfer troops. There we go. Troop transfer and keep going. You get ready to jump. Now. And then mass recall these two. There we go. And everybody go to 0 range and then hit that. Oh, we're at the edge of the screen too. So we're just gonna. Okay, yeah, well. I can't even move the camera back there. I guess we're gonna have to watch this like this. In fact, everybody stop where you are and just face. Oh, we can't even face. Oh, for the love of. They're moving away from each other because we got too close to the edge of the screen. Just face this way. You stop. That's so irritating. I don't know why the game sometimes does this. I feel like it's because then when there are too many ships on the field, that the AI is, or rather that ships are forced off the edge. Yes, I think that's why it happens. Alright, please attack. Get ready to start turning. Can you stop yet? Still no. Might have to just jump, otherwise... Honestly, this ship is dead anyway. Are you really still unable to stop? There we go. Now twist around, please. I also want to point out that the Nyadras autofocus lenses are not doing a crazy amount of damage at this range because you want to get closer, and you are boarding us, but that's okay. Oh, look at it, trying to use that pyroclastic ability, and down it goes. Damn Anubises. Man, you know what I would really, really like to see? 2 thrones versus 3 Anubises. Then again, the fires on board wouldn't work for the Anubises in that situation, I suppose. But, yeah. Oh, well. Yeah, that turned out to be a really fun battle, and I think it was unexpected. Even though I feel like Tyranids are probably one of the less effective enemies to fight for the Necrons, at least for Necrons in the Titan form in massive battles, simply because when they keep bringing things like Pyroclastic Titans as their Titans, those aren't super effective. They still dish out the damage, but without fires on board, it's obviously a little bit less. Anyway, that was pretty fun, so I guess I'm going to call it here, and next time... whoops, hit my stop recording button there for a second. Oh man, I hope I didn't hit that. Well, whatever. Anyway, next time we move on to the next Necron Titan, which I believe is the Azagorod Titan, which we will, I think, be able to bring 4 of. Should be pretty damn fun as well with all their super weapon craziness and their close range ability. The Necron Titans are really fun to play around with, aren't they? At least they have been thus far, and I'm hoping that continues for the next few episodes, so stay tuned for more Titan Mania. Don't forget to leave a like and comment for your friendly neighborhood heretic. All glory to the algorithm, and thanks for watching.